Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Alaska. I'm just here taking a quick break. Just getting a few things done on our mower here because we have a field to mow. It's one just across here. You may be looking at the shed going, well, where the hell did this come from? Just, we replaced that old rotten shed and we got a great deal on this one. We even have an office and a small work area, as well as an area for us to do maintenance. So I was just replacing out some of these blades that were extremely dull. The bad part is, having to crawl under there and, deal with it, but, part of the job. So we got blades all replaced, looking good. I did find a little issue with one of our wires. So we got that, I don't necessarily want to call it taped up, but we got it fixed, just so that way we don't have to worry about that in the future. Thankfully it was an electrical line and not an air line. So we're going to hop into our 4440. I love this tractor. Get her fired up. And while we're waiting for this to warm up, let's take a look at our map here. So I can show you what we're planning on mowing. Oh, where are we? There we are. So if you recall, we started off with 51, 45 as far as our farm goes. I have since purchased 52. I did buy all the other areas on the map, like the streams and outside area type of deal. So, and then we also purchased field 50 and 49. Which is, well, technically fields 9 and 10, but plots 50 and 49, I guess, would be the correct term. Field 10 has corn on it. 9 is barren. I don't have anything growing on it right now because one of the last contracts we did, we had actually harvested that, and I think we ended up plowing it, maybe? I don't know. I think I'm going to try to do like an oilseed radish or something like that. Maybe grass, just to get through the winter. And field 12 here is actually what we're going to be mowing. And not just field 12, but I'm going to take this line along the what was that, western side? Yeah, I think it's western side of field 12 and take it all the way down to this road and just follow the road around. And we're gonna not necessarily get up here because we have trees and such. But yeah. So one thing to note, it is 3 o'clock in the afternoon and we have like no sun. This is getting into winter time here in Alaska. So yes, even midday, we are having to use headlights. Downside is that the helpers don't. So make sure everything sounds like it's working great. Nothing flying off, causing any damage. Sounds like we got everything going just fine. Let's set her down and get mowing. So I hope you all are having a fantastic week, as this will be coming out on a Thursday. So I did find, if you watched the last video, I did happen to find I think I ended up having 2 light mods that I deactivated. So we can make sure we have the realistic shadows mod going just fine. And it seems to be working just fine now. No issues, no crazy lighting. It was like a Brighter's light mod for certain that I had running. And I think I had found another one that I deactivated just to be on the safe side. But I don't remember what that was offhand, so I apologize. So like I said, we're going to follow this line straight down to the road. Okay, there it is. Oh, did not mean to do that. We hopped out of the cab there for a second. And with the sticky feet mod, I think that's what it's called, we ended up just hanging on for dear life. So apparently all this grass isn't exactly mowable. Hold on. Even though we got that going, I do want to check on something with this. If it'll let me? There we go. Oh, it is set to mulcher. Let's take that off of mulching. I thought I had that set correctly. My bad! There we go. Now we're dropping the grass. Actually, we're going to kind of trim up the road a little bit. I don't own that southern part of the road, so we're not going to quite hit that. If we do, we do, but it's not my plan. I just want to kind of follow the road, get the grass trimmed. But we have made a few other additions to the farm. We've added quite a few solar panels, actually, to kind of help offset some of our... And quite a few windmills, too, like that guy right there. So if you live here in the States, not quite the kind of windmills that you might be used to seeing. Wow. But these guys do work just as well. And I think I'm going to be investing maybe in a front, like an actual front loader, not just using the front loader that I have on, say, like this tractor, to start moving that big mound of dirt over there on the other side of that field that's in front of us. We do have some camping tents and whatnot out set up for the time being. That's just because of I like to be out there and just sit and enjoy everything. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this mowed up, and then I need to see if I have a tedder, because I don't remember if I have a tedder. And then we're gonna bale it up as hay. Though I don't know if I have a mod for a baler for the small bales. I should, but I don't know if it would work right. I have quite a few wrappers, so that way we can make silage and get more money out of this. Because ultimate goal is to make money, right? With all the other contracts that we've done in the time being, though, we are sitting relatively decent with funds at the moment. 228,000 isn't anything to scoff at, but you know, as a farmer, you always need to be careful. I mean, until we can start sitting pretty at, say, you know, $1 million, for example, it's just going to be one of those things that we're just going to be conscious about, and you know, try to be smart with our spending. So I think when it comes to that dirt pile, I think we're just going to play it by ear. I mean, not like I don't have buckets for these, so we have a dump truck too that we can load everything in. So I think we're going to start doing that so we can get that out of there. We're going to start trimming some of our trees. And yeah, hopefully get a lot of things done before we start seeing a lot more darkness. Because like I said, we are here in Alaska. In wintertime, gets dark for quite a long time. Actually, I don't know. I do have the Dredge, Dredge County? I don't remember the exact name. But as far as, if I can find it here real quick. May not be real quick, but I can never remember where it's at. Yeah, Dredge Creek. So I do have the custom lighting on for Dredge Creek. I knew it started with a C, I just couldn't remember. So yeah, this is the custom lighting for this particular map. And I had one of the other custom lighting options selected previously, and it definitely wasn't this dark. It didn't actually, I didn't see any light till about 9 o'clock in the morning. And to be fair, the reason we're late October is because yesterday I went to bed when I was playing this map, and apparently I didn't shut down Farming Simulator, so it ran for almost 24 hours before I realized what I had done. Oops. That's my bad for certain. Not the first time that's happened, though. Not gonna lie, it's not gonna be the last. I'm sure it'll happen again, because after work, when I'm in here playing, this is kind of my the game I kind of hopped into after work, where I just kind of take the time to just relax, and after a long day at my paying gig, and because retail is just fun as hell. And it just kind of helps me wind down for the day before going to bed. And sometimes I'm more exhausted than I think, and this game puts me to sleep very easily, so I just kind of try to shut things down as far as games and whatnot, and anything else, any other apps, because I tend to watch a lot of YouTube when I'm playing off camera when I'm playing. I mean, if you guys didn't know, I do have a 2 screen setup on my PC, so between playing this in 4K and watching YouTube or anything else in 4K, my computer heats up my well, not necessarily my bedroom, it's a spare bedroom, quite a bit. Like, there's sometimes in the dead of winter I don't need to actually run heat in this room, but I know it's not always good to have it doing that for constant hours at a time, so I do try to be careful with that. But yeah, so I'm actually liking this map more and more as I play it. I mean, it is a little sporadic with where the fields are at, but at the same time, though, it offers a lot of flexibility on what you can do, because you don't have to necessarily do logging to get rid of the trees. There are mods out there where it allows you to just kind of delete the trees. And yes, I've done that. Not necessarily on this one, but every once in a while I'll go through the effort of cutting down trees and selling them off, because if I'm getting rid of them, I might as well make some money off of them. But I'm looking at possibly doing something with firewood with this map here eventually. I just want to make sure that we are looking decent as far as our home location goes on this map, and that we're doing what we can to help out other farmers. I'm wondering if we make other fields on the map without owning the land, if that's possible even, but mainly if we could possibly end up doing contracts on those fields that we create. I'm looking at the possibilities of adding something other than just a dog and bees on this map as far as animals go, because we do have a couple different beehives around the map, and we do have a dog, which I don't remember the dog's name, but I do have a mod that allows me to actually mow like all these bushes down, whatever you want to call it, almost like a bush hog. Yeah, it's late at night. It's midnight right now as I'm recording this, so my brain's a little fried. My mouth doesn't want to work right. That sounds so wrong, but it is what it is. Alright. So I'm looking at possibly getting rid of some trees around the shed, just to kind of clean things up a little bit. I like the trees that we have on this map, but at the same time, some areas just needs cleaned up, touched up, maintained a little better, I guess is the correct wording. And I think it'd be pretty cool if we were to have the capability of, you know, maintaining a forest and have it react. Like, if you don't do anything over time, you have trees growing and whatnot. It'd be nice if that would be something that FS25, FarmSim 25 would bring to the table. But thought one of my dogs was running around, but they're both passed out. Interesting. I have a headset on, so yeah. And there's only the two animals in my house are my two dogs, and like I said, one of them's on the floor right beside me. The other one's in the spare bed on the other side of the room, and I see both of them, so I know it wasn't them. Spirits of my previous dogs, maybe? Who knows? Alright, so like I said, I do love this tractor. And for this size map that we're playing on, I think it's perfect. If I go any bigger, I have an old style, I think it's an 8000 series, to be honest, that I think I have on one of my other maps. Actually, I know I have it on one of my other maps. Maybe Alma? My new series on Alma, Missouri, maybe? I don't remember. Kind of have a handful of different things going around, and so let's get this brought in here. So there's our baler. Oh, we do have a tatter. Sweet. But I don't see a wrapper anywhere. So the one thing that I wasn't sure if I was gonna like is having doors on both sides, but it's worked out because I can come over here. We have access to our beehives over here, but I can use this area to turn around and make parking a little bit easier. Plus, this side does have a walk-through door. Now, I was a little irritated when I first put this shed down because I couldn't gain access. The doors would not open from the outside. And this, the way I'm facing the door on that side, the far side, is when it's completely shut, that does have the walk-through door. But the big door is also does not have a collision, so you can walk through and gain access to what you need to do. But yeah, from the outside, I was trying to figure out a way to open up the doors and everything, and it just wouldn't do it. I'm going, crap, I really like the look of this shed. And I've never used this shed before, and that's kind of what I was going for. There's another one that's a little bit smaller that has the office kicked off to the side, like outside the building. So I thought about using that, but this one I think works out better with the equipment that I have. And yeah, so let's take a look. I want to make sure I don't have... Okay, there's our tedder, which I already showed off. Well, kind of showed off, but it showed. Ooh, 1 second. Let's take a look here. 120 centimeter square bale. Let's see if we can find a wrapper that'll do 120. Come down here. And auto save. Ooh, this one can do down to 120. It's 180. Keep in mind I'm looking at square bales. Looks like we just had the one so far. Yeah, that one only does 180. Yeah, yeah, we just had the one option. This guy. And with us having $228,000, this should be well within our budget. Let's see here, BKT, Michelin, Trailerborg, Wrightstein, back to BKT. Let me get this squared away and I'll be right back. Alright, so we got this new rig picked up. Apparently it does not have a front electric connection, so yeah, apparently those lights aren't gonna work with this connection, but it's at least a nice pusher bar whenever we get around to getting those bales. But yeah, I'm just over here at the farm shop, just kind of seeing how things are going. Obviously we're got some business going on here. We got it decorated and spruced up for Halloween. I keep forgetting the fact that this particular tractor does not have the greatest turning radius. Oop, train's coming. Yeah, we're just gonna hold off on getting in front. No horn, so dangerous. So I ended up having to get this tractor because with this being the only baler to be able to do what we need for our bales, yeah, it's the only one that's gonna. Basically needed to get an upgraded tractor, before I actually wanted to. So this is what we're gonna go with. I need to hop back into the other tractor and start baling.
Yeah, I'm a dead man walking by day, wondering if there's medicine I can take. Wait until the sun goes down, that's when I can let it out. You can call me crazy, I call it fate. Transformation taking over me. From dusk till dawn, I'm digging my way up the grave. From dusk till dawn, I'm staring my fears in the face. From dusk till dawn, I got some hell to raise. They've got a price to pay. From dusk till dawn, from dusk till dawn. I can feel the ice run through my blood, surges through my body all at once. My heart pumps in the dead of night, my feet run into the fight, right into the fire of my soul. Let the transformation take control. From dusk till dawn, I'm digging my way up the grave. From dusk till dawn, I'm staring my fears in the face. From dusk till dawn, I got some hell to raise. They've got a price to pay. From dusk till dawn, from dusk till dawn.
Alright, now that we got that done, let's see if this wrapper is gonna do the job as intended.
From dusk till dawn, I'm digging my way out the grave. From dusk till dawn, I'm staring my fears in the face. From dusk till dawn, I'm digging my way out the grave. From dusk till dawn, I'm staring my fears in the face. From dusk till dawn, I got some hell to raise. They've got a price to pay. From dusk till dawn, from dusk till dawn.
This bale is not supported, so that's a no. So we're just gonna go ahead and get these bales collected up then and sell them, and we'll keep the wrapper, but I think we'll have to upgrade the baler. That might be for a different video, since we got this video long enough already. I hope you guys have enjoyed my content recently, and we're gonna continue this content going into FS25, obviously. However, if there's any games that you would like to see me play, just let me know. down in the comments on any of my videos. I do read any and all comments that get posted, especially some old videos. So yeah, with all that being said, guys, if you happen to like what you see, if you catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, please do us both a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell if I can talk right. Like I said, it's after midnight at this point. Anyway, guys, if you made it this far in my video, I do want to say thank you, and I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you, and I hope you all have a very wonderful rest of your week. Well, at this point, going into the weekend. So guys, with all that being said, we will catch you in the next episode, so take care. Peace.